Let's move on, Patrick, then to well, freedom of speech and what's going on with Twitter.
Well, the Twitter files is probably the biggest political story in a lot of people's estimation, Mike, of the modern era, but it's just not getting any coverage. So as we learned last week, and as you reported as well, but now, look, blacklists are being discovered. So there are actual blacklists. So the thing is, a lot of people weren't expecting that this data would ever see the light of day. Because they weren't expecting that Twitter was going to sell. So all this was going on. They were running riot, doing all this censorship, deplatforming, political targeting. So actual blacklists. Who knows whose names are on those blacklists? Maybe mine, other people we know. But certainly this is making some waves. So Jack Dorsey, the former head of Twitter, is weighing in on this. So he's challenging Elon Musk. So what's Dorsey saying? Dorsey's still an equity holder in Twitter, but he's no longer, CEO. He's not running the thing anymore. He's one of the founders of Twitter. He confronts Musk over the release of what he's calling unfiltered Twitter files. Here's what he said, challenging him on Twitter here. Elon Musk saying, looks like we need another day or so. Here's Jack at Jack. If the goal is transparency, he's talking to Elon here, to build trust, why not just release everything without a filter and let the people judge for themselves, including all discussions around current and future actions. Make everything public now. Hashtag Twitter files. I mean, Mike, this is like, can you believe this is Jack Dorsey saying this? You need to be transparent. This all happened while Jack Dorsey
Was chief executive?
Was the CEO of Twitter. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's a bit rich. So Musk replies here to Jack. Oops, we went a little bit fast there. So Musk replies here, most important data was hidden from you too, he said, and some may have been deleted, but everything we find will be released eventually. So Musk is giving it to Matt Taibbi, who's an independent journalist, formerly with the Rolling Stone, and they're parsing it out. So why does the media do that with the Snowden files, with other stories, with other big stories? Because there's a certain strategy in releasing information, has a certain amount of impact, certain points. So if you dump it all at once, there is maybe a chance that a lot of it might end up getting lost in the wash. So Jack Dorsey is trying to protect his own interests, I think, and his own legacy, which is a horrible one. But it turns out, Mike, the reason they were slow walking this information to Musk, because the head counsel, legal counsel at Twitter, Jim Baker, is the former lawyer for the FBI who created and ran the whole Alpha Bank Russiagate side of the scandal. So this guy got taken on by Twitter. And then now Musk has come in, he's fired him 2 days ago.
Right.
He sacked Jim Baker, former FBI legal counsel, then head of Twitter legal counsel. He was gatekeeping all of this stuff. So you can see there's an absolute collusion between the US government, Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, and big tech to censor and to deplatform, to remove tweets. And even the Biden administration in these emails, Mike, during the Arizona election with Kari Lake, Katie Hobbs governor, Democratic governor candidate, had pro-Kari Lake tweets removed. Those emails have been released. Biden, when he was running in 2020, his campaign was getting anti-Biden stuff or Hunter Biden material taken off Twitter. And so this was going on. So these are campaigns in elections using Twitter to censor the opposition.
Yeah.
This has been happening and consistently.
Yeah.
So that is the collusion. So they can no longer take the private company defense. It's no longer valid because when the government colludes with big tech to deny the First Amendment or freedom of speech rights of people, you can no longer hide behind, oh, it's a private company. They can do what they want.
Which is what the UK government's trying to do with the latest updates to the online safety bill. It's not tenable.
And we'd love to see those emails, wouldn't we? The communications between the UK government and big tech. That would certainly be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yes, indeed.